Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. If you're new here, my name's Alora. I make motherhood, faith, and lifestyle content. We all know the drill by now. If you are not yet subscribed and you want to stick around, go hit that subscribe button down below. The sun is making an appearance right now. It's been overcast most of the morning, so this is a nice little surprise with the sun coming out. Like, what a mood booster. I will be running uptown today after my daughter's nap, per usual, and I just have a few things I need to do while I'm up there. I need to grab some mushrooms for a dinner I'm making tonight. I know that's like so random, but I'm making beef stroganoff tonight. And when I was reading the recipe, I was like, oh yeah, this dish requires mushrooms. I love mushrooms, and like if I'm gonna make beef stroganoff, I want to make it right, and like mushrooms, in my opinion, really just make it better. I also need to stop at the bank and do a few things there. And then while I'm in town, I wanted to take the kids to the library because they have a really nice play area for kids, a bunch of different toys that they can play with that's all new to them. And so I thought, you know what, it's free, it gets us out of the house, it gives us something to do, we're in the area, might as well. So we'll be heading to the library after I kind of achieve all those things, and that's pretty much going to be the gist of our day, which that should, like, I feel like whenever we are out and about, that takes up a good chunk of time because things just take time. Like if you're a mom taking your kids anywhere out and about, you know, things just take a little bit longer, especially if your kids are in car seats. You just have the chaos of buckling, and then it's winter time, so now we also have to put on coats. So like, it's a whole ordeal. It definitely takes time. I'm not sure if any other moms are like this, but if I need to like run an errand with my kids, I will make sure that I don't have any sort of time commitments after. Like I never run errands before my time commitments. Does that make sense? So like if I have a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock, I'm not running errands before that. I don't even care how many hours of the morning I have to run errands. It's gonna happen after, because like I just cannot guarantee that I'll make it at 1. If I'm going to run errands, I make sure, 1, that our schedule is completely clear, or 2, that it happens after a scheduled appointment or time commitment or whatever, you know. Today's actually Tuesday. I did not pick up the camera yesterday because my husband actually had a fog day, which is so nice. That's one of the nice things about being married to a teacher. It's just those unexpected weather days when you just wake up and you're like, oh hey, school closed today. It just ended up being too foggy to go to school that day. They like started off with a delay, and then not long after, the school just closed because it ended up getting worse, I guess, as the morning went on. Do you remember how you were as a kid, like when you had an unexpected fog day or snow day and you're like, yes, a day off school? You know, that excitement is like amplified when you're a teacher, because it's like, yes, I don't have to go to work. So he was pretty excited to have that day off. And it's always perfect when that happens on like a Friday or a Monday, because it feels like an extended weekend. And so it was a nice little day off for him yesterday, but we are back to our regular scheduled routine. School happened today. I'm going to get a few chores done while I still have the time before my daughter wakes up from her nap, and then we'll eat lunch, head out the door, and go do our things that we need to do in town. I did not get done as much as I was hoping to get done in the remainder of her nap, but that's okay. We just roll with it and we continue on with our day. It is like 11 a.m. right now, so I'm gonna get us all fed and then we need to head out the door. Oh, thank you. I love you. I love you. Oh, really? She's been so sweet lately, very cuddly. It has just been a joy. I love this phase. As hard as it can be in some cases, like this phase is a lot of fun because they're so cuddly and they just, oh, they're so cute. Huh? You're so cute. Also, I wanted to show you, if you guys watched my last vlog, I thrifted this really cute basket with a lid, and I mentioned I was gonna like maybe put blankets in it, but I changed my mind and it's actually displayed here in her nursery, and I put all of her stuffed animals in it, so I'll show you guys that real quick. Here's the basket that I thrifted last week, and you lift it up and all of her stuffed animals are in it. And I just think it's so cute in her nursery. I just absolutely love it. I think it's cuter in here than if it were in the living room. I'm glad, like, it serves a purpose. Like, not only is it decoration, but it also is storage as well. So, like, best of both worlds, right? Jesus, please give me this food. May you bless this food. Amen. Lunch today is, okay, it probably doesn't look like the best combo, but you know what? I feel like mom lunches are the most random things ever. So I made us some cheese quesadillas, and I also have some homemade sausage patties that I just reheated from yesterday. They don't look, okay, you guys, y'all, it looks like I went to my backyard. But anyways, I want to like try to be more health conscious and like watch what I put into my body, and we eat a lot of sausage links in this house, but there's a lot of preservatives in it and it's just not healthy. So I attempted homemade like sausage patties, and while they're not as juicy as the sausage links, they weren't bad. Like the taste was still really good. They were seasoned really well. I just bought this ground pork from Aldi. It's like the never any ground pork, so it's literally just ground pork. Like there's no preservatives or I don't know, like BHT, I think it's what it's called, but there's like none of that. It's like just ground pork. And then I added seasonings. My children are 2 and 9 months old, and they fight like cats and dogs. You guys, I thought I had like another couple years before we entered the fighting stage, but no, they fight quite a bit. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about sausage, but where was I at in that topic? But I just like seasoned it with some like sage and thyme, salt, pepper, and I skillet fried it, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's like I said, it's on the drier end, but how much is that is because there's no like additives to it. I don't know. But it's good.
The cat?
Here? You see the cat?
Let's go. Oh, see cat.
Do you see the cat?
A cat is here.
We live in town, and of course living in town means you have a neighborhood cat, and there's this like really pretty orange cat that just roams the neighborhood. In fact, if you follow me on Instagram, I've posted on my stories a couple times that the neighborhood cat will come on our porch and just sit on the chair out there right outside our window. Caspian loves it. We see this cat all the time. I don't know its name. I've actually met the cat's owner, and the owner apparently told me that her cat actually prefers to be outside, and so she just lets it roam the neighborhood, and it's such a sweet cat. I don't let Caspian touch the cat just because I don't know what kind of things it's gotten into. I don't know if it has fleas, like I just don't know. So Caspian's allowed to look at this cat but not touch it. It doesn't matter how many times we've seen this cat, Caspian gets excited every single time. now back from going to the bank and going to the library. So I ended up having a change of plans. As I was driving into town, I was like, I am not going to Aldi, unloading both kids just to go in for one item. Like, just the thought of it made me exhausted. I can't imagine actually doing it. It just, you know, some things are just not worth going in for one item. I decided just to completely scratch the dinner I had planned for tonight and just do something else I had planned later on throughout the week. So we didn't go to Aldi, but we were at the library for 2 hours. That definitely took a large chunk of our afternoon, which honestly is great because we had no plans today. We might as well have spent it somewhere. So I'm glad we went there. Both kids absolutely loved it. They were literally presented a room full of new toys to them. So they were entertained for those whole 2 hours. Caspian did not want to leave, but thankfully I packed a snack. I packed some chocolate crackers and we peacefully left the library because he knew once we got into the car, we were going to get some chocolate crackers. So I am hugging Pastor Laura for packing those crackers because that literally saved ourselves from a tantrum. Ellery's sleeping, and I know the moment I take her out of this car, she's going to be up and not wanting to go back down. So I'm just going to chill in this car for as long as I can. Girl needs the nap. She had a very early nap today. It wasn't very long. And so this nap is going to benefit her. Today's been a really great day, actually. I'm very happy with how today has gone. And I think just kind of changing up our routine, getting out of the house, going to the library just really helped. I know I've been mentioning how we've been having some hard days, but I also think it's important to talk about the good days. And today's been a good day, and that is worth sharing. And I'm very grateful, and thank you, Jesus, for good days. Once Ellery gets up, I'm going to get on with the rest of our late afternoon, early evening, and I'll probably talk to you guys again tomorrow. Hi, baby. While I have a little bit of downtime, I wanted to talk about today's sponsor, Sunveno. I have worked with Sunveno in the past, and I just cannot recommend this company enough. Sunveno sells both baby and mama products, so if you are in the market for any of those things, be sure to check them out. Today I wanted to share this hip carrier sent to me from Sunveno, and I have been loving this thing. My daughter is very much a Velcro baby, which is a-okay. I absolutely love the cuddles, and I just love that she wants me, but she's a chunky girl, and she weighs a lot, and so my back has just been killing me, and it's been very difficult for me to just hang on to her for any length of time. This hip carrier though has been such a lifesaver in that aspect. I do not feel the weight on my back and shoulders. It is all distributed on this carrier. If you're a mama with young kids, this is definitely a product to have in the arsenal. Some of the really cool features about this hip carrier is there are 2 large storage pockets, a place to put your bottle, and then also a non-slip seat for baby so that baby can safely sit on the seat without sliding off. It just has this Velcro waistband and then clip that you can securely put around your waist so that this carrier is nice and secure on your body. There are several ways that your baby can sit on this. They can sit face to face, facing out. You can even breastfeed your baby using this product. So very versatile, lots of uses. This is a nice little sidekick for if you're traveling and you don't want to bring a stroller with you. The coverage of this thing is removable and washable, which is fantastic because we know with young kids, blowouts happen. My husband has been wearing this as well. So it's not just for moms, but dads too. So if you're carrying around your little chunky monkey all day and you're just wanting to find a product to just take on most of the weight, I definitely recommend this hip carrier from Sunveno. I will have this specific hip carrier linked in the description box below. There's no discount needed because it's already running a great sale. So go snag it while that sale is still happening. And thank you again to Sunveno for sponsoring another video. I just got off of FaceTime with my mom and she was telling me that we're supposed to have freezing rain tonight, which I had no idea. And sure enough, I went on to our local weather station and yeah, we're gonna have freezing rain tonight. So I was gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow, which is my normal grocery shopping day, but I think I'm gonna move it to today because I'm not risking it. And so I think I'll just have to go after Ellery gets up, which is fine. It's one of the perks to like being someone who's not like a very busy person. My husband and I are just not busy people. We don't really go out and about much. We're very much homebodies. Like we can just kind of change our schedule and like on a whim, because we never have obligations. It's kind of nice. So I think I'll just have to go today, because yeah, it's just not worth risking waiting till tomorrow. Kyle might have tomorrow off because it's an ice storm, which their biggest concern is icy roads. I don't see them having school tomorrow because it's supposed to happen like all throughout tonight into tomorrow morning. It's not supposed to end till 9 a.m., which at that point, like, you're beyond a 2-hour delay. We had an ice storm, I think 2 years ago. Thankfully, this ice storm coming up tonight is not going to be as bad as the one 2 years ago, but the one 2 years ago caused power outages in my area. That ice storm was like actually so bad. Kyle was off of school for I think like 3 or 4 days, and like we would just hear tree branches just falling like at random times of the day. We would hear a tree branch fall. Like there was like, it actually caused so much damage. But thankfully, according to the news, we're not supposed to have any tree damage. Like the ice is not going to really stick to the trees. It's mostly just going to stick to the ground. I just pray everyone is careful on the roads and cautious and just being mindful of not just themselves but those around them, because there's nothing worse than someone who thinks that the weather can't touch them. Like if it's snowing outside, if it's icy roads, please drive slowly. Please give people space. Please just be patient. Please. Sorry, I did not film at all when I went grocery shopping because everyone and their mother decided to go last minute shopping before this big ice storm. We'll see if it actually pans out to be this massive ice storm, but like, oh my gosh, it was a madhouse, and I just did not feel like pulling out a camera with so many just people in the stores. Like Aldi was packed. I stopped at Walmart to grab some of that like emergency. It's like this vitamin C drink for Kyle because he is kind of under the weather. So it just was a madhouse. It was crazy, and it was just a lot. So I did not pick up the camera. I am not one of those people that is confident to just like pull out a camera and vlog. That's not me. That probably will never be me. It's just not, I don't know. I'm too embarrassed to do that. Maybe that makes me unqualified to do YouTube, but you know what? I don't care. Are you singing? Caspian has been into singing lately. He'll sing his ABCs. He likes to sing Mr. Sun. He likes to sing Gloria, like the Christmas song. It's been so cute. He'll just sing in the car as he is right now. He makes up little tunes. I have a feeling like he's going to be a singer when he grows up. But I'm going to head home. Kyle's already home. It's like literally 4 o'clock. It's so late. But I'm gonna head home. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me. My Instagram name is It's Alora Faye. I'll have it right here on the screen. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, friends.